within and without. Okay, let's look at this now. Now, the next claim is that the Quran attaches equal. So, equal is the important word, equal importance for other regions of human experience. What he means by senses and reason, including understanding. Equal importance in what sense? Obviously, senses and reasons are the bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are very important. But that's not what Allama Iqbal is talking about here. So there's no doubt that the Quran emphasizes the use of senses and reason and all other sources of knowledge, and they are God's great bounties, and they are trust of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are accountable for their use or non-use or misuse. But what Allama Iqbal is saying is these senses and reasons are equally important to know the ultimate reality. That is the nature of this universe, that al-haq, the nature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his message. Equal to what? As equal as revelation, basically. And that is obviously untrue, because revelation, what revelation does cannot be done by senses and reason. Of course, we understand revelation through senses and reason. So in that sense, they are indispensable. And Quran is word of God. And so in that sense, language and understanding of language is important as well. But the basic premise that what revelation does can be done by senses and reason is untrue. That's basically rejecting the need for or the necessity for revelation. And it's basically saying that guidance can come from within our own self, be that an individual self or the group self or the self of the whole humanity. But that goes against the Quranic teaching that guidance is all from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hidayatul Tawfiq as well as Hidayatul Irshad. So in that sense, they can't be equally important for understanding the ultimate reality. They are important because without them, we can't understand revelation. So they are subservient to revelation. That's why they are instrument. That's why all the discipline based on senses and reasons are called instrumental disciplines in the Islamic system of knowledge. But the claim that the Quran attaches equal importance to all the regions of human experience as yielding knowledge of the ultimate reality seems to me blatantly wrong and misleading, and a deviant claim, should I say, because firstly, reason and senses cannot provide us with the knowledge of ultimate reality. On their own. So they are not sufficient. That's one thing. And the second thing is the basic guidance only come from revelation. And all other human sources, including ilham and dreams and senses and understanding, are subservient to revelation in understanding the ultimate reality. Subservient to it. They are necessary. So senses, understanding, and before that ilham and dreams are necessary for understanding revelation. Because it is with the help of senses and understanding and reason that we understand language and we understand. So basic understanding is needed. So they are necessary for understanding revelation. And through revelation, the ultimate reality. But on their own, firstly, on their own, they can't provide us with the knowledge of the ultimate reality. And secondly, even when they are necessary as means to understanding the knowledge which we get through revelation. That's very important. And that's the basic Islamic understanding. And what Allama Iqbal confuses here is, and he refers to the verses of Quran. The verses of Quran he refers to, let us look at them first. So the first ayah, which he's not quoting the ayah, but these are the ayah possibly he is referring to. It's from Surah 41, which is Al-Bayyinah, I think. Surah 41, Surah Al-Bayyinah. So this is 41, 53, ayah 53 of Surah Fussilat, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق أولم يكفي بربك أنه على كل شيء شهيد. Soon we will show them, so that's in future. Soon we will show them سنريهم آياتنا, our signs, آياتنا. These are cosmic signs. في الآفاق, in the cosmos, the outer cosmos, according to one translation, in the furthest regions of the earth, and وفي أنفسهم, in your own nafs, in your own body, and in their own souls, until it becomes manifest to them that this is the truth. So with the passage of time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reveal his signs in human knowledge, and which comes through senses and understanding. So scientific knowledge can be part of it, which will attest to the truth of the Quran in their own, until it becomes manifest to them that this is the truth. Is it not enough that thy Lord doth witness all things? So the thing to notice here is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not revealing the ultimate truth through senses and understanding, but the knowledge gained through senses and understanding with the passage of time will provide evidence for the truth which has already been revealed. The truth of that. So human knowledge can, with the passage of time, verify the truth of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, attest to its truth, because that truth will become manifested, or part of it will become manifested in human knowledge. And this is Abdul Halim's translation is, our signs on the far horizon, we shall show them our signs on the far horizons and in themselves, until it becomes clear to them that this is the truth, that is the Quran. But that truth has already been revealed. Senses and understanding and discovering that truth, and reaching to that truth. But what senses and understanding are discovering is attesting to that truth, verifying that truth, or part of that truth. So here Allama Iqbal is confusing senses and understanding and reason reaching to the ultimate truth. No, Quran is not saying that. They can never reach to that. This ultimate truth, which is in the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, was revealed not just to the Prophet, but all the prophets before him as well. That's why Quran reiterates what the message of the prophets. It is revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we can't attain this truth, to this truth. But with the passage of time, the truth of this revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will become clear, even through human knowledge. So human knowledge will attest to it with the passage of time. So there are stages in the development of human knowledge gained through senses and understanding and reason. But that human knowledge doesn't reveal the truth as a whole, or doesn't reach to the truth of the truth, to the ultimate reality. But the knowledge gained through senses, understanding, and reason will attest to this truth through verifying part of that truth, and which will sort of provide for those who want to believe enough reason to see the truth of the Quran. So the Quran is not saying that senses and understanding and reason actually can reveal or can have access to the ultimate truth, but what they're saying is ultimate truth which senses, understanding, and reason cannot reach on their own, and which is revealed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, its truth will become manifest to senses, understanding, and reason with the passage of time. And obviously it will become fully clear on the Day of Judgment, but then there won't be any use of it as far as the individual salvation is concerned. Now, empirical attitude in this sense indispensable for the spiritual life of humanity? Yes, because without that you can't understand revelation. But it is not indispensable in its own right, and it is not indispensable in the sense that earlier human generations didn't have access to it or anything like that.